BNB, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And BNB is one of the chart that after we get this drop, the price could recover. Okay. And because before the drop, we see the new all-time high for the BNB, but this is what happened because of the news, but it could recover. Now what's the next? Because if the price recover, even we get the new all-time high. Okay. Anyway, we want to see what we have been looking for. And even if anyone wants to look for buy somewhere around the all-time high, they have to be quite careful. Anyway, if we move to monthly chart since the price with the price was here, we have been looking for the target. This is the targets we get. And after the breakout is 1130, the next target we are looking for is 1.6 following by 1.9. That's mean at this point, the next target I'm looking for, at least I'm looking for 1.6. If there is a breakout, then from there we can look for 1.9. But if anyone wants to look for buy at this point, they should be quite careful because where they're looking for buy is the all-time high. Okay. Anyway, we move to lower time frame. We want to see how we can look for trade. And if we move to weekly chart, all right. Now the only thing is I'm looking for 1130 as a support. Even if the price start to uh correct, we don't want to see the breakout of 1130. And even if there is a breakout of 1130, then from there we can look for 890. Because since the price was within this zone, below 500, we have been looking for this zone. And now this zone should work as a support for us. But mostly I'm looking for 1130 as a support. Okay. Anyway, we have to see what we will get from within the next few days to conform with whatever we are talking about right now. But if there is a continuation, the next one I'm looking for is 1.6. The only thing is we have to wait for the trade setup. And mostly we can expect to get the daily correction, right? But at this point, I don't see any trade setup. And if we move to daily chart, similar to what we explained, now the question is what's the next? Because this is what happened due to the news. We get the reversal. No, whether the price can retest 1130 or not. And even if we get this drop, as we can see exactly the price drop to 890 before we get this reversal. Okay, because we have been looking for this zone since the price was somewhere around 500. Now we're looking at this zone as a support zone before we see the price break or tag 1.6. Then whether we can look for buy or not, as I mentioned, we are the prices at all-time high. We don't see any trade setup based on daily chart. We have to wait and see what we will get from here because we don't want to buy at the all-time high then start to correct. Okay, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue. The only thing is whether we get the trade setup or not. And if I move to forward chart, and since the price tagged the all-time new high following by divergence, that's why we get this one. Okay, then I prefer to wait. And even if the price continue from here, since there is no trade setup, I will not take it. The only thing is who get the trade for buy within this zone, within this move, at least, or even within, especially from here, at least books profit or move their stop loss to break even. Especially this is for those traders they're using the future or the margin account, not the spot, right? And if we move to 1 hour chart, similar explanation. All right. Anyway, for me, I prefer to wait because I don't see any trade setup. Anyway, we follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.